Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our off-grid homestead. Today we're going to be pouring concrete into these forms. I hope they hold up, they don't split apart, and concrete spills everywhere. We shall see though, man. Let me show you how we built this thing and how it's all being supported. So we built it with 2x6s coming up and then a 2x8 along the top. This will be the dirt line right here for the backfill, which will put the footer down below the frost line. So then, how do we have it braced? Well, we've got these supports here that are going down to stakes driven in the ground. We've got those about every 4 feet going across the top. We also have the top held together with boards like this that are supporting the J bolts, but they're also supporting these big S bolts here for the hold downs. We've got a hold down here. We've got one there for a shear wall here. One there, one over there. We've got two right there. We've got two right there, one right there. So we've got several hold down bolts going through there. They're really long. They're like 20 inches long and a big S. Let me show you a little bit more specifically. Like that right there, right? They go way down into the concrete. And then the bolt comes up a lot higher because you have your mud sill and then you'll have your top plate. And then there's a bracket that bolts onto here and attaches to the studs. That keeps it from being able to be lifted up at all, right? It gives it a lot more strength, basically. Oh, along the bottom, right, we do have wood bracing here along the bottom, but we also piled up dirt right here, 1 2x6 up, all along backfilling, right, like this. We've got our wood bracing, but then we also have in between that. So basically about every 2 feet or so, we have some sort of bracing along the bottom. Along the bottom is where the most force is gonna be as you pour that concrete in there, and then the weight of it wants to spread out the bottom. Oh yeah, we also did this. We also have this all thread here, which is bolted through 2x4s on each side. We have that about every 4 feet going down the each wall. So you can see here, there, about like that. Let's see over here for the garage door. The garage door openings here, we've got them braced at the bottom, we've got them backfilled, and then braced across the top as well right here. We also have a bolt going through the center here at the bottom. We've got ones over there and some down there. And then on the inside, the whole inside perimeter, we backfilled 1 2x6 up all the way around. Obviously, that's going to make getting the forms off, of course, that bottom 2x6 a little bit more difficult than it would be otherwise. But I figure for me as a novice, it's better to be safe than sorry. And I hope that we are not sorry today. I mean, I'm not 100% confident, guys. Not 100%. I'm fairly confident though. I'm just not 100%. But anyway, this is the other side here. We've got it backfilled up at least 1 2x6 or 1.5 2x6s up. Braced with wood along the bottom as well. The inside, we just braced the top, right? We didn't put any wood bracing along the bottom because we backfilled the whole way down. Here's the door cutouts right here, right? Screwed in here. And then, so this is being supported right here across, being tied together here, being tied together with this for this anchor bolt. Also braced here. On these inside corners though, you notice there's no bracing in here because this one right here is actually pushing up against this 2x4 right here. And then this wall right here is pushing against this side of the form right here. So the inside corner should be really strong. So we'll see how it goes, guys, just in a few minutes. I'll put a poll right up here. You can go ahead and vote right now whether the forms will hold or fail. Go ahead and vote right now.
Just trust that the universe is right, 'cause we struggled enough. nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I just wanna spend every day with you. Happy with the little things we do. Just keep a smile, hold your head up high. I promise it will just every time. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright.
Well, I guess the song was right. It turned out all right, man. Check it out. Bam, baby. We have got a stem wall now, man. It is all poured. It looks good. All right, we've got the doors. The doors turned out good. You know, it's full up to here and then across like that. All right, we've got them all cut out. But it's interesting though, man. Do not underestimate the power or the force behind concrete. Look at that. Look at that thing there, man. It's sucked so far into the wood. I think if we didn't have that bolt there, the form would have failed there. Check this out too, where we've got this one right here. And look at the bulge on that. I should have connected that 2x4 all the way down to the ground, because notice here where we've got the dirt piled up, it stayed right where it was supposed to. But this one, bulge dried out in between that bolt and that bolt. Or I should have had another series of bolts right here. But I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just a little bulge. Other than that, everything looks good. All the bolts are in. They're all straight. I've got to thank Michael, David and his family, and Mike for coming over to help. David and Mike both have their own channels, which you should probably go ahead and check out. I will link down in the description below to both of their channels. I know that you're going to like them. You want to see what else is going on here in our homestead? There is a video right over there that you'd probably like to check out. Otherwise, hope you have a really great day. Keep smiling, and I will see you over in that video in just a second.